Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop of indecision over something small? Maybe it's what to have for dinner, or what to wear for the day. Or maybe it's a bigger decision, and you've spent days, or even weeks, weighing every single pro and con, only to end up more confused than when you started. This feeling of being mentally stuck is a classic symptom of brain fog, and it has a name: analysis paralysis. It's that frustrating state where you overthink a situation so much that you end up making no decision at all. Today, we are going to talk about this common brain fog treatment. This is the Overthinker's Guide to Confident Decision-Making. We're going to explore why our brains get stuck, and I'll share 2 simple, powerful techniques that have helped me move from a place of anxiety to a place of clarity and confidence in my choices. So, why do we get trapped in analysis paralysis? It often comes from a good place. We want to make the perfect choice and avoid making a mistake. But as researchers like Barry Schwartz have shown in what's called the paradox of choice, having too many options can actually make us less happy and more paralyzed. Our brains get overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information and the fear of regret. For women over 50, this can be amplified. The hormonal shifts during menopause can affect our brain's chemistry, making us more susceptible to anxiety and that feeling of being overwhelmed. We start to second-guess the intuition that has guided us our entire lives. But I am here to tell you that you can reclaim that confidence. The goal is not to find the perfect answer. The goal is to make a good decision and move forward with peace. The first technique is for those bigger decisions, when you feel truly stuck between different paths. It's called the 10-10-10 method. The next time you are facing a difficult choice, I want you to ask yourself 3 simple questions. First, how will I feel about this decision 10 minutes from now? Second, how will I feel about this decision 10 months from now? And third, how will I feel about this decision 10 years from now? This simple exercise is a magic trick for your brain. It forces you to step out of the immediate emotional anxiety of the moment and look at the decision from a future perspective. Often you'll realize that the thing you are so worried about right now will be completely insignificant in 10 months or 10 years. It gives you perspective. It helps you separate a temporary feeling from a long-term consequence. This technique doesn't make the decision for you, but it clears the emotional fog so that you can see the path forward with much greater clarity. Now for the smaller, everyday decisions that can still drain our mental energy. I use a concept called the 2-way door rule. I want you to imagine that every decision is a door. Some decisions are 1-way doors. These are big, life-altering choices with significant, irreversible consequences. Deciding to sell your house, for example. These are the decisions that deserve our careful thought and attention. But the vast majority of our daily decisions, what to eat for lunch, which brand of olive oil to buy, what to watch on TV, are 2-way doors. You can walk through them, and if you don't like what's on the other side, you can easily walk right back. The consequences are small and easily reversible. The mistake we make as overthinkers is that we treat every single door as if it's a 1-way door. We spend the same amount of anxious energy deciding on a brand of coffee as we would on a major life choice. This is what leads to decision fatigue, that feeling at the end of the day where your brain is just too tired to make one more choice. So the next time you are facing a small decision, ask yourself this simple question. Is this a 1-way door or a 2-way door? The moment you realize it's a 2-way door, you give yourself permission to make a quick, good enough decision and move on. You are preserving your precious mental energy for the decisions that truly matter. Confidence in your decisions is like a muscle. The more you practice making small decisive choices, the stronger that muscle becomes. You start to rebuild the trust in your own intuition. So, my friend, I hope these simple techniques can help you quiet the noise of overthinking. Now, if you're looking for more simple habits to clear the fog, you can get my free guide, 8 Objects in Your Home That Are Causing You Headaches, Insomnia, and Brain Fog. It walks you through the simple steps to create a calmer home environment to support your mind. And if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend watching my first video on overthinking, the 5-minute brain dump, which is the perfect companion to this guide. I'll link it for you on the screen and in the description. Thank you for being here and taking this step towards a more confident, decisive you. Be well, and I'll see you in the next video.